Yeah. Jackson. Yeah. Bounce. Yeah. Oh, look. It's everyone's favourite map, Nuke. I'm not looking forward to this, I'm not going to lie to you. Not the easiest map to spectate or cast, but I am looking forward to EPG. Obviously, you got Mr. Hooch in there. Looking forward to seeing what he can do. Spaze has always been like a pretty decent sort of CIS player who's been around the block a bit, so yeah, I'm looking forward to see what EPG can actually do in this sort of level of tournament. I feel like a lot of their players at least have been on higher scales before. And interested to see if they will just walk over this or if Nemiga are going to have the same sort of performance we saw just moments ago where they're putting up a decent fight. Like, they did lose in the end, and in a pretty interesting fashion, I might add, but yeah, if they can sort of take a stronger stance here, then sure, maybe they can do a little bit better. Either way, guys, this is the last map of today, and it's the toughest one. It is the toughest one. Old Nuke is better. The thing is, like, I think Old Nuke was designed better, but at the same time, if you cast like a 15-0, and then you still have to go, but there's still a chance they can win, and it's actually true, then says something wrong. Like, there is something wrong. Like, that's stupid. Because at 15-0, the only thing you should be saying is, GG, yep, see you later, guys. I'm just going to leave now and just, like, run the credits. You already know that they've lost. Let's not waste our own time. Whereas on the Old Nuke, it was like, yep, no, this could still be, if they win the pistol, it'd still be a pretty competitive map. And you think, but they need one. One. It's just not, it's not okay. It's not okay. Nemiga obviously having the tough choice of choosing between CT and T. I'm going to give you a hint, guys. You're gonna wanna go with CT. There we go. Robo having a little bit of trouble learning how to spell the word switch. I'm sure Nintendo can help you out with that one. See, we've got top quality jokes here over at Starladder. Although, I would not like to pin any of those jokes on Starladder as an organisation. They are mine and mine alone. Do not give them any credit for anything joke-related. Because they don't deserve it. Everything else, sure. No puns, please. If you don't want puns, you've come to the wrong place, I'll be honest. That's basically all I do. I'm not employed to cast. I'm employed to make rubbish jokes, puns, and just genuinely annoy everybody, including the players and myself. Either way. T-side, they're going for the rush ramp strategy. Getting them so... Oh, they're going to go back round. I like it. Here we go. You've just been bamboozled. You've tried to rotate towards B and Roman. You've just been ruined. Going to catch a second player out as well, as MDS has no idea what's going on. Hooch will take down Robo, and you have been bamboozled. Cyber Focus and Hitmouse, all that remains. Cyber Focus will actually be able to get one, but now, yeah, they know he's there. I wish you luck. I want at least 15%. I think that's fair. It still leaves me with 85% luck. Oh, you're talking about his bet. 15%. Oh. How much is your luck worth? And does that mean every time you do it, then that's like 15% luck that you lose? Like, what's my turnover of luck here? Because that means after you do that... Okay, let's do the math. 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90. 6 times, then you're running out of luck. And then that next person only gets 10% for a 15% return on luck. And that's assuming that you're giving them 15% luck back. Now, I think I've gone on a little bit too much and more... Wait! We've got a different player with dual Berettas. MDS has handed the mantle over. He said, Robo, I'm too good for the Julies now. You can have them. Is this like a rule? You confused the whole situation. Yeah, let's move on to the Julies. Cyberfocus has the scout, the tagging machine. The more work he does, even without kill... Oh, I missed it! No! Don't want to miss another one. Come on, Robo. For the camera. The pressure's on you. Yeah! Double kill with the Julies again! Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I can't believe it's worked more than once. And, okay, he died. And so did his teammate. Back to a 3v3. Thanks, Hugo. I'm not dying. Hit mouse with another, actually. So they're making this pretty damn close. Cyberfocus is going to rotate in with a scout. What do you do? Ah, that's just mean. Elian well positioned. And it is going to be Spaze and Elian trying to... KMC, shut up. This is just a course to one day. Every other day, and Hugo can back me up on this. Every other day, I would be like, yep, Julies are amazing, just for the meme. And the one day I don't, they actually get killed. I honestly, like Hugo, I would. One, I really can't be bothered to open up Discord. I'm just gonna make rubbish memes. Try ASMR. No. I just end up creepy and weird, and I think we got enough of that. It's the last map. I've done 3. I'm gonna power through. And if I die... If I died doing Hellcase... That's not the way I want to go out, guys. I'm gonna have to live. Obviously, I love Hellcase, of course. Died during Hellcase. There we go. Alien. They're looking to farm up cash. This is the money-making round for the Mac 10s. Yeah, they just think I'm muting my mic again, because I would never do that. They're actually shooting their own teammates at the moment. Interesting. $1,200 made from Alien. Looking for more. There we go. 1,800. And that's where it ends. Can we get another... Yep, 600 for Spiker as well. Where's Hitmouse? Oh, he's just trying to hide. Try and be a little bit sneaky, but it's not going to be happening. He's not finding any kills in this situation, even though they're looking for him. It's 3-0. Now, you have to remember, 3-0 already on that T side is still pretty effective. They have improved it a bit. It's slightly easier to get rounds over on that T side, but not by a lot. I'm still expecting 10-round CT side. Pistol definitely helps. Double Mac 10 or double AK. Interesting buy. They can actually still get another buy even if they lose this next round with the extra 1,400. So this is, they've made a lot of extra cash in this situation, and I'm looking forward to seeing if they can, if they win this round, then that will be the sort of real hit. 5 times Julie's easy. No. 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 No, I will not condone that sort of play. I do not want my voice ever going near that sort of suggestion of a 5 times dual Beretta buy. What next? You can tell me 5 P90s? Get out. Spiker has already managed to get himself down Into the vent, jumping fast as well. Hitmouse does drop the bomb. That's all the information needed, but it is just a trade. Fly will do the damage, and all they've lost so far is an SMG. Bomb yet to make its way over, though. An MDS and Robo have found a couple in the meantime, making things much more possible for the CT side. In fact, they should be winning this, and Space jumping down will have his head removed. Leaving it on to Elian. No, he doesn't want to give this AWP over. That would be, well, not exactly the best scenario for them, would it? The M Elite buy. Just funny, I've actually seen, well, they were Team Secret at the time. Are they called Dynasty now? Whatever. I've seen them do that and win. This caster sounds bored. Are you that scrawny GG? Oh, no, wait, are you that scrawny impersonator? Because I thought his name was GG, not CG. A weird person to impersonate, I'll be honest. Oh, God. Elian does actually manage to find a pick and save the AWP, so 3-1. East side will actually be able to invest back into this and are going to remove all of those Mac 10s. That's something at least. CT side yet to build up any cash themselves, and because it was a bonus round, you have to take into consideration they still drop a couple of players. And actually have the chance to reset them. Decent amount of utility for the CT side, however. Yet to get an AWP onto Cyber Focus, and he's definitely somebody who you want that AWP to be positioned on. But let's see what EPG can do. The team with Hooch at the helm. Oh, MDS peeks in, and the smoke has a gap in it. Already the man advantage goes the way. Oh, what is that? That's disgusting. Straight through. Bye-bye, Roman. Sleeping with the fishes tonight. That's actually disgusting. Just watch that back on the stream monitor. That's gross. 3v5. I don't even know what the CT's doing in this situation. By the looks of things, they've all gambled over towards the B side of the map. Looks like they may have gambled correctly, although no, the rotation's going to come back around towards A. Positions all cleared, bomb planted easily, and the CT side are just going to try and save themselves the rest of their weapons. Not the worst case, as they will still have a decent amount if they can keep all of these players alive. Not going to have the money to really invest onto anybody else, though, which will be a bit of a problem. Although, extra 1400, Cyber Focus could drop a FAMAS. And actually, now that they get a kill, Hitmouse as well, but that's the real kick. That's the problem. Hitmouse will at least be able to end the life of one more, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Nemiga actually force into this one, just because they're not going to have much more going into the next round anyway. If they lose the AKs in this round, they'll be even worse off, because the rifles still won't be in their court. So they're actually just going to go for everything here. 4-1. If EPG get this round, they'll have another for free, and they'll be looking at 6 rounds already on the T side of nuke, which will be absolutely magnificent to at least start things off. Already, though, we will see the vent drop in from Spiker. Managed to sneak through. This could be a big problem, because it ruins so many spots that the CTs have, and they can't really wander around a lot of the bottom portions of the map. Now, whether they know somebody's dropped down can be a complete game changer. Because, say, for example, they do watch players go outside. If they then go to drop down, this is the exact problem, but MDS wins the duel. A big duel to win. It's going to come into a 3v5. Somehow the CT side are actually making this one work. Weaponry can be picked up as well. Roman hoping he can find something along the way. You say bamboozle more. It's a special word. See, if I bamboozle someone, it's called a bambizzle. Hey, more bad puns. Yes, another kill for him in this round. Really has stepped up massively in a crucial one. Fly will be able to at least turn things a little bit, but I don't think there's much hope. The bomb is going to be dropped as well, and that leaves Hooch in a clutch situation. 1 versus 4. Not in the best spot either. Bomb down, 25 seconds. So many angles left for him to clear. I just don't think there's any chance for him here. I don't think anybody is really going to be betting on him in this situation. Maybe Hooch will, as he does manage to pick off one. 10 seconds left, though. And Cyber Focus will be there to finish. Side are still going to have the money to buy into this round. And again, if they can do what they did just moments ago in round number 5, then they could actually still get themselves the victory. And reset as well. That would be a hell of a lot worse. Spiker this time is going to be the one taking the hit, whereas before it was on the other side. And Cyber Focus has already found their opening pick. However, a quick pounce over towards this A site is going to make things difficult. Space with a double entry. Looking for more is Fly, who drops his opponent low. Has to be careful because there's still a player around this vent. In fact, MDS is going to look to push in and actually takes down one. Looks for a second, but Elian with the AWPs there. Still, a 2v2 occurs. Cyber Focus so low on HP, but using the AWP, so it's not the worst case scenario for him. Needs to try and open up. Aggressive peek from Fly. Actually still manages to win the duel. No idea where his opponent is, but will take the second as well. The break comes in once more. This time there's no save of any weaponry either. This is where the real problems begin. CT side are going to go for a small investment, but a 6th round now looks inevitable. And you sort of have to wonder, even if Nemiga managed to win it out from there, that's still a pretty good T side. Once again, though, Alien is going to be there looking to try and make himself some money. Wants to get that AWP in play once again. He's been doing great so far. 11-4. Top fragger in the server. Has to be said, he's not someone I know too much about. In fact, I don't know anything about. So, if there is someone in the chat who wants to try and fill me in of his past, his future, or just give me a present. He's making a nice amount of cash for himself. Hooch is going to take the head off one. There is a second player about to peek. And can we get 3 for 3? Yes, we can. Hooch. Ah, he just had to aim at the same spot 3 times in a row. Why not? Yes, I know Spaze used to be from Gambit. I've seen Spaze play quite a bit. It's Elian, I don't know. Elian and Fly. I don't think I've ever seen either of them play. So, let's see. CT side. Oh, this is a bit of a weird force spike coming out from them in this situation. Looking to see how much damage they can do, and already that's not a bad start. Actually going to go all the way around the back as well. They're starting to surround the remaining T players. Got to be a little bit careful. Spaze spots one. Hooch is going to be able to turn things back into a 4v4 at least. Still not a particularly good situation to be in. MDS has his dual Berettas, and we know how good those can be. No, Horizon, they've been watching the chat. It's going to get a tag. There's a couple of low players still. Roman with his UMP could be there to do some extra damage. He's in the right spot, but actually going to go rotating back out as the bomb now goes down. Can he do any extra damage? Nope. Nothing. In fact, MDS is now going to be the only one left. Switch to the Julies! Use the Julie! Okay, maybe not in that situation. Gets one with the scout. Actually picks up an AK, so that's a chance to do some extra damage. All of the players are off the site. Do it! Do it! Ah, they've rotated back in. Hooch will be there. And it's going to be 7-2. EPG with a commanding lead on the T side as well. CT side will get themselves another buy on the board, but I need to stop watching the stream to let my phone charge. GG. I'm going to be going out, trying to stop the aggressive push. Smoke to deny any vision out from the T side as well. There's a very common sort of ploy to just see players try and find that AWP pick off of the base of the door. Especially because you can sometimes catch the players rotating back around. Nice picks though, here we go! Roman! What a big round from him! 3 players caught from above. 7-3. Nemiga, they've got themselves around, but now they have to convert it. They can't just keep with these one and done rounds, because it just racks up all the rounds for the T side instead. CT side finally have a decent amount of utility. Still no AWP as of yet. Elian is going to be the only man holding that. Going to be looking outside. Cyberfocus has to be a little bit careful with the peek he goes to take here. Nice from Cyberfocus. He's going to open things up onto Hooch. Spiker's going to be there to trade. Out to control his last Robo. Actually peeks into the Molotov, and that's a smart peek to take. Risky, but it pays off. Gives the man advantage over towards that CT side once again. Still plenty of time for the T's to turn things back. Make a reaction and possibly even win themselves a few in a row. Of course, the T side economy is not in great stead. Jumping across. This is very disjointed attack coming in at the moment from the T side. Finds one, but it is just going to be the trade. And actually, Spaze has caught another in the meantime, turning it back into a 2v2. Bomb's going to be retrieved, but Hitmouse should be able to hear everything around the back. Bomb going to be planted. Easy kill for Spaze, and a second as well. Spaze has been doing work throughout this game and starting to catch up now to Elian. The problem is, as said, we're back to the same sort of pattern. A one and done. The CT side, well, to have any chance, they're going to have to try and break it here. Eight to 3. CT side trying to challenge for outside at the moment. Out, but the thing is, a lot of these sort of nades they're throwing, okay, it forces the T's back a little bit. It doesn't actually benefit the CTs at all. Like that Molotov, okay, it moved one of the players, it gave a small amount of information, but there's no one to capitalize. Hitmouse now in the corner. What can he do? Only one, but luckily he's helped out from Fly. And it would should give them a man advantage, at least for now. CTs Can they finally win one off the back of it, though? Still, not a great amount of money for the T's to play with. So it's possible to break them, but again, they're caught out. Going for these sort of pushes which are completely unnecessary. You have the man advantage. Instead, you've given a way back for the T's into this round. There's 30 seconds left. They have to make their move. You can see Cyberfocus is going to go up above because of what they've done previously. It has to be a lower push. Roman is in a great spot. If he can drop this bomb, he could actually win them the round, but instead he peaks a little bit early. Only 10 seconds left. The bomb is going to be going down. Alien just going to stick it. Has to do it. It is going to be a trade, but it's still into a 2 versus 2. They know where Roman is. And because of that, Hooch is going to go push and catches him reloading. Leaves it all onto Cyberfocus. Can he finally clutch them out around? It's Hooch versus Cyber. In-game leader versus the AWPer, and Hooch repositions so very well. 4 kills in this round. And the CT side are reset and left with pistols. There's so many just plays that you have to question there. Roman, he had the chance to try and deny the bomb plant. Instead, he opens the doors early. I don't understand that. You have the rotation coming into the outside when you're in a 4v3. I get that you want to go for information and try and, like, catch out these remaining players. Instead, all you do is just throw away a man advantage once again. And Nemiga, it's just not good enough. It's just not good enough. It's losing them the game. 9-3. Pistols once again. P250s and an USP. And, well, T-side have got pretty much everything. They don't have the AWP yet. Don't really need it. Nice shot from Robo. We'll at least get them one. It's actually the one man who didn't buy a pistol. Surely not. Let's not have this now after all the praise that's gone one way and all the problems that have gone another. Yeah, no Julies. Where are the Julies? Bring them back. These are going to go rotating all the way around. Try and get themselves onto this B site. Now, do we have anyone here? Yes, we do. Hitmouse. What can he do? Doesn't even break the glass. There was no way that shot was connecting. Spiker holding off rotations. Ruins most of the chance. That's a nice shot from Hitmouse. Even breaks the glass this time. They do know where he is. They're at least making things a bit more costly. But it won't matter in the end. 3 players surviving. 10 rounds for EPG on the T side of this map. But now at least a buy can come back. Not a whole lot of utility. 1 kit onto Hitmouse. Can they at least give themselves a chance? 10-5 and a pistol win, and who knows? Maybe they can repeat what EPG have done to them. Cyberfocus actually gets one through the corner of the smoke. Can he get a second as well? Tapping onto Hooch, okay. Individually at least, Cyberfocus has woken up. Currently sits top of the board thanks to those couple of kills. Alien just takes his head off, though. Can sit up the top, but maybe he just got a little bit too high. MDS peeks out into the already broken door. Leaves it into a 4v2. There should be no way back. Should be no way back. Spaze is actually going to be able to loop back around. Clearly openings in the defense at all times. Robo. This is it. This is the... No! How does he miss that? Alien quick reactions, but... somehow this is going back again. You do just have to wonder. Now the bomb can go down. Decent positions for the afterplant as well, as they have a little bit of extra time because of the rotation coming in from MDS. No way. Surely not. Peek out from Rover. Wins the duel. There we go. It's all on to Elian. Can he close this down? Or will it be the CT side to steal it back? To win themselves the round? Jumping like a madman, but at least it works. 4th round for Nemiga, but they have not made it easy for themselves. Because of how close the rounds have been, it's actually quite interesting to see the T's struggling a little bit for cash. $10 to 4. Can they at least get 5? That's what I'm looking for here. Can we see Nemiga get to 5 and then have a little bit of a chance? Thank you, American. I'm almost losing my voice at this point, so we'll see. Robo doubles down. Type of focus with another. Finally looking like they might have themselves a clean round. Although, after the last few, don't really want to say too much. Because a 2v4 went to a 2v2 very, very quickly. That bomb position, though, I can't actually think of anywhere worse. It might as well be on a giant pedestal that says, look at me, I'm the bomb. And, yeah, Space peeking in. And MDS will finish. So 10 to 5, they at least rectify things towards the end. Or at least the last round. A flawless round to finish, as you do. But see if they can turn things around on the T side. I do think the pistol is going to be a must-win. I'm hoping that Hoocher's set up slightly better than what we just seen from Nemiga. And, I'm interested to see how they'll actually play on the CT side. Pause going to be called, I imagine. Wait, what? Hack pause in a pistol round. That's interesting, because normally your pistol round is something you have while practiced. And you're switching sides, so it's not like you can really have called anything that's... like, you can't... It's sort of one of those things where you can't really, like, say too much, because you've just switched, so... It's just odd to have attack pause here. Maybe someone was bitching, and he was just like, look, I'm taking a pause. Shut up. Okay, we done? Okay. Either that, or we're about to see the most incredible pistol round where he had to get out a notepad. He was like, right, we're gonna go straight out the door, go down the vent, then go back outside, wrap back around, then go straight into A again. And then everybody's minds will be like... Or... They're just going to do something very basic. At least for now. I'm breaking all the windows. So that suggests they're going to be throwing in nades. Or at least suggests to the CT side that that's what they're doing. Robo spotting out to make sure there's no aggression coming in towards ramp. Has to be careful here because Fly does have the USP. And you'd normally favour that. Although he has hit a couple of shots already. Which means he should be able to just get a one-shot dink. Setting up towards ramp though. Nades not going to be utilised onto the site. What can Fly do? Should be able to spot all of them out. That's going to be the information at least. Not much for a crossfire, so he's just going to fall back. Are we going to see the same pistol? Are we going to see the exact same pistol we saw from their opponents? Doesn't look like it. They're just taking the control, taking a little bit more time. Cyber Focus will at least get them the entry. 40 seconds left on the clock. There is a kit if needed. Molotov's going to go out into the vent. That'll push Hooch out. But actually, he's going to try and rotate back through. But Robo gets both. That should have been a kill for at least one of them. And, okay, so they go back towards A. I don't even know what happened. I don't know what happened there. Well done, Nemiga. Yes. The tactical pause, that round was so confusing, you even confused me. And I have the overview. So, very well done, I think. Either way, it is going to be the force spy coming in from the CT side. Elian only going for a deagle because he wants that AWP. Rest of the team are pretty much fully invested. Fly could have got himself an extra flash, but other than that, not really anything too much. Hooch does hit the dink, but doesn't get a kill. And I think Elian just went for a timing shot and actually hit someone there. Roman gets a little bit of a nick. Not anything too impressive, though. Fly is quickly removed from the server. Is there going to be any real damage done at the moment? It's only MDS who's low. Spiker will at least damage Cyber Focus, but it's not anything to really worry about as of yet. Hitmouse is going to finish off another, so this could be the perfect round. Only Elian to try and deal with them, and yeah, flawless round from Nemiga. So nice, 2 pistol rounds, or two rounds in a row where they don't lose a single player. Perfect for their economy. And now have the chance to do the same once again, as there's going to be no investment from the CT side. So 7-10. Not really expecting anything in this round from the CT side. MDS will be able to clean up one fairly easily. Really, they just want to keep this as flawless as the last few, and that's exactly what they're doing. Only Spiker left. 3 rounds in a row without dropping a single player. It could just be like a Smurf account or something. Their coach is... Ah, he's a keeper. He's a keeper, guys. Coach. Get it? His name. Yeah. Can't make a joke about that name. It's just not possible. Rush out on it now, so straight into the vent. Similar sort of round we saw previously. Fly. It's actually going to go down as well, so nice start. And that's a switch up for Hitmouse to get himself a rifle. So easy upgrade, $600. And a free M4. Zoma's in a coma. Oh god. Thought I was the one who was meant to make bad jokes. Nice entry from Roman as well, and actually, the CT side's not looking much better than what we saw from the previous. Maybe we've got a game on our hands. As now, Elian and Spiker are the only 2 left. Both positions should be known, although maybe not. Cyber Focus didn't actually spot Spiker cross. Gonna see them just push into CT. 10-9. Not going to be the start to this CT side that EPG wanted. You have to remember, they won that pistol. Probably would have been calling GG at this point. Instead, E-side looking like they're getting off to a strong start. And, well, you have to wonder if it does go in a similar fashion. I don't know why on earth we ended up on nuke. That's the crazy thing. Both players will actually be able to hold on to their weapons at least. And how are you going to force into this one? Possibly off the basis of not being able to afford an AWP, but I think they would have been able to buy one in the next round anyway. I'm not a huge fan of this. I think have the Catalyst AWP, buy up fully in the next round, and then we see what you got, rather than taking quite a few risks. So, 10-9. T-side with a chance once again to pretty much break them back to pistols. Cyber Focus already making his way down with the rest of the team. Thank you to, or Tut1, for that lovely analysis. Either way, Elian, what can he do here? Oh, actually finds one. But now they're both going down. Cyber Focus with the flames and the shot. Rotation will be quick, though. Hooch evens things up. Has to be careful. Actually manages to get one while on the ladder, but MDS is there to trade. Spaze will do the same. Robo. Can he continue the reign of terror that has been this T side? No, he cannot. The force buy pays off. EPG get their first round on this CT side. But look at the bank. Damn, I wish mine looked like that. So much cash for the T's to play with. And there's going to be a couple of rounds to come before EPG can take their foot off the gas. 11-9. EPG will hold on to their lead, at least for now. And they do have a better buy than in the previous round. Yeah, I was going to try and make a Robocop joke, and I decided not to, because it's too easy. Roman straight out there. This is where the aggression pays off. Or not. Hooch, hello. He picks up two, and Spiker gets a couple. It started so strong in that round, and is crumbled within seconds. Still going to be a buy, though. 12-9. TT side don't actually make much money in that round, though. There's only one player over the limit survives, so they get 3. Does Robo not have a gun? Robo. Do you know what he's saying to his teammates now? Robo drop. Haha! Okay, no, that's the one joke. And they're actually going to switch it up anyway. Weird. Okay, he does have a weapon at least. Wasted a little bit of time. GT side. Me waiting patiently. They've used an awful lot of their utility already. T's haven't actually really done too much in terms of taking map control. They're just waiting very patiently at the moment. "35 seconds up and coming on the clock." There we go. Elian already going to pick up one. How does he get the second as well? Cyber Focus will finally trade, but that's already going to put a dent in their confidence. They've only got 25 seconds left to actually make their move. Hitmouse, can he find the entry they desire? No, he cannot. The players are going to be able to fall back. Spiker still up above, almost caught reloading, and in fact, his teammate will go down because of it, and somehow, the snap from Robo, he takes down 2. I don't know how they got away with that round. They walked into a 3-man crossfire, and still come out alive. Could say Robocop didn't robo-flop. Okay, that's it. That is it now. I'm sorry. I apologize. I would blame this on being ill, but it's not. I'm just a dick. Not going to be much investment in this round. Only pistols. Now I'm going to have a little bit of extra money and maybe an AWP. Hooch could drop one. Thank you for sharing, Storm. should be a simple round for the T side. CT's just looking to do some damage. Hooch. Okay. Easy kill. Already a couple going the way of this T side. Alien. Oh, okay. He hits a dink, but it's always, you see a dink and you're like, okay, that's going to be a lot of damage. It's like 24. Or 26 even. But in the end, not too much of a problem. Alien will get one. So it has to be a rebuy for one of the players. $11-12. It is CT-sided. Just neither of these teams really showing too much on the CT side. They're actually going to go for another eco. Now, I quite like this. They're making sure they have everything they need for the full buy. It does mean that they're going to have another round with pistols and a chance for Nemiga to get things back to level pegging. And a very big chance at that. Already Space so low, and this is just a slaughter. Within seconds, everybody is dead. The scoreline is back to an even playing field. Let's see what they can do. Elian can have the AWP. Cyberfocus already has his on the other side. It's interesting, like, the spread of frags is so low. 5 difference between top and bottom. Here, Fly, 6 and 15. Definitely need to see him wake up. The fact that they're at level pegging really shows how many like decent performances. We've seen Alien start at the beginning of the game. Hooch has had some important rounds. Space for sure. This is where it comes down to crunch time. The initial frags don't matter. It's about who can squeeze out the victory. Already. Huge amount of damage done to the T-sided players. Robo down to 47. Cyberfocus on 56. They are trying to contest for outside control. The smokes have actually missed a little bit. We saw the gap in them, and now MDS is even low. TT side doing a great job, but they haven't finished anybody yet. Nice shot from Cyberfocus, though. Alien, possibly with a little bit too much of a peak in this situation. Gives the man advantage away. Really is a crunch time round as well. The T side have started to bulk up that cash once again. The CT side are yet to really have anything. Patient is going to come back in, but Spiker seems to have the correct read, and in fact, they're even going to smoke it a little bit late. So now they have to try and run through. Man advantage gone within seconds. But there's only 30 seconds left. We want to be looking at Spiker. He's looking to try and take a second engagement and then fall away. If he can catch Roba, there's a good chance. However, in the meantime, we got a T player in the form of Roman actually looking to try and go towards A. And it seems like the CT side have a decent read here. Hooch, happy to fall back. Has to be wary of a player coming from behind. But he has support on the site as well. Can they close down this push? Bombs dropped. No time left. Jump comes out. And there's no chance for MDS. He's got the flank at least. Can do a bit of damage. But it doesn't matter in the end. 13-12. A nice read coming out. Probably from Hooch. I'm going to give it credit for that either way. As they don't opt to go and rotate towards B. He actually gambles on A. Which I think is a smart decision. However, no problems still for the money of this T side. All buy already in. CTs are still on the brink of being reset. And the fact is, if Nemiga actually win this round, they could even be in a better situation. Their opponents will have no money, no loss bonus. And they'll be even on the scoreline. This is the last match of today. You are correct. There will be more matches tomorrow. Hopefully my voice will not be as screwed. But I am not promising anything. Roman has managed to sneak his way down. Actually just going to wait for now. There is 2 players below him, in fact. I like this from Fly. Okay, now I don't. He was holding the backlines instead. They're actually going to go pushing. This is very risky. This is extremely risky. Are they going to check the angle? They will. Hitmouse actually wins the first. Oh, lots of damage done, but Fly actually does manage to trade, and Hooch has found another. Leaving it into a 4 versus 3. P-side with the ball in their court once again as they have to try and find a way back in. Spaze doesn't manage to quite finish off the shot. 40 seconds left as they go pushing in. He spots Hitmouse though. Cyber Focus will go down. That's the bomb dropped. And once again, MDS could be the only one left alive. Now again, if he can make things costly, won't be too bad. They'll still have a chance to reset the economy. Does take down one. Spaze round the corner, but not managing to get the second. CTs will survive. Get themselves to 14. But still, there's still money. There is still cash in the bank for this T-side to repurchase with. Interested to see a Galil come in. It does mean that they are starting to struggle a little bit. And actually, this could be the game. This round right here is what we've all been waiting for. Because if this is lost by Nemiga, they are finally going to be reset. After what has been a long, long time coming. This is the chance. The same can be said for the CTs, though. They don't have much cash, and Cyber Focus takes off the head of Hooch. A wonderful start. The pickup in pace could be exactly what the doctor ordered, and Elian completely misses the flick. Our way back into this game has been found. Comes up hands of that AWPer already. The trades can be attempted, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be enough. Spaze has managed to get his way into the B site. He has to do something huge. Finds one. At least into a 3 versus 3. Actually, Spike has got another. Comes down to a 1v2 as the trade comes in from Hitmouse, and he gets the second as well. 13-14. Now things get rough. From my perspective, the CT side should save. But it's going to leave it ever so close. 14-13. Biker gonna go aggressive. Of course, don't have much to play with in this round. Actually finds an opening pick as well. And then goes up a ladder reloading. Yeah. Don't know about that one. That one's a bit more interesting. Not sure I can agree with that. Space has managed to pick up a rifle. Doesn't have any armor, so headshots is all that we will take. We don't want any of those body shots from you, Space. Robo's already managed to take a decent amount of map control. And the rest of the teams are still just waiting, and this is just calculated. Splitting apart the remaining players. Of course, from Space's perspective, if he can save the AK, that'll be something. They don't have a huge amount going into the next round. Loss bonus isn't behind them. So if he can keep it, make sure they have all the extra utility. Elian can still afford an AWP, so that's not too bad. Fact is, though, Nemiga should be trying to get this out of his hands. Does look like Spaze. It's going to get away with this, though. So that is a nice little bonus for them. Cyber focused out. Hits the top of the board by quite a bit. And this is such a surprising result. Both teams have now won their T side. Both teams. 14-14. As said, though, this is where the buy comes back. Now, either EPG are going to go into the next round with all of what they have, or at least some of it, against a full buy. Or they're going to go in with some pistols and a few UMPs. Definitely not what they'd be hoping for in what could be the last round of the game. Either way, this is where things crunch for either side. Still limited utility. That's a big problem. But look at MDS. Already tagged down to 17 HP. The windows being broken. But here comes the push. Trying to bait them out. But it's Spiker to find 2. Has support from Alien as well, who finds 1 from above. Looking like it is going to be the Russian side to hit themselves. On to 15, unless these 2 players have anything to say about it. And by the looks of it, they don't. It's Hitmouse versus 4. And he's not going to even drop a single player. Now, if this is anything to go by. 4, 3, 2. Now, you'd expect 1, but then there's another pattern. One of the patterns is going to be broken. More importantly, one of the teams, well, may lose or it will go to overtime. But the most important thing for me is there's a pattern that's going to be broken. Now, I quite like 4-3-2-1, to be honest. But we'll see. Aggressive push out. Hooch is going to hear the vent drop. He should know that somebody's gone. Although there was a lot of noise being made. Now they're actually going to look for those rotations. Robo is already picking off 1. Hooch does manage to trade. So something at least. But they're already looking to try and duck back down towards the B site. Alien's rotated in. In fact, they do have a couple of players here. Spiker is already making his way across, but he's going to be caught out. Spaze is able to trade, but Roman does the same. Leaving it into a 3 versus 2. Spaze is still on the site. Has to be careful though. Spots MDS, but goes down, and it's all onto the in-game leader of Hooch. What can he do here? Gets the first. 1v1, OT or bust for Nemiga here. It's Roman, bottom of the board. But he's going to do it. 15-15. OT, the first OT in the Hellcase Cup 6. My voice is going to have to last just that little bit longer. As Nemiga managed to do exactly what was done to them. A 10-5 half. Here we go, though. Both teams, at least for this round, with all the money they can desire. The CT side has actually been the weaker of the 2, which is not something I normally say about this map. Elian, lots of players pushing his way. He will at least be able to get the first, and then just looks to fade back. As support as well. The rest of the team actually not going to commit, because the bomb is not picked up at the moment. Oh, cyber focus. That's a free kill. And now Spaze and Elian are going to get a couple back. That is a crucial miss from cyber focus. Literally handed a kill. And instead, it is going to be a 5-on-2. Hitmouse and Robo. And they do. Robo gets 1. Bots out a second. Problem is, they don't have a lot of time, and they don't have the bomb either. Elian with a pretty simple flick, and well, Hitmouse now caught between 2 deadly players, Spaze and Elian. 15-16. T-side still, of course, have the money, because it is that OT situation. Cyberfocus actually not going to go for the AWP this time. Now, he actually... he couldn't afford it, so it would have had to be dropped. But you kind of hope that it would have been. Because he has been doing well. Granted, he's been doing well with a rifle as well. Here we go. CT side not going to have any problems with money in the next round, so they'll get every single piece of utility. Hooch actually going to go for the cross. He's gone for the quick push in. He's been spotted, though. Has to try and use the smoke. Cyberfocus knows he's here and is going to go running in, but actually caught blind. That's a nice flash from Hooch. He shouldn't have even got away with one there. FaZe waiting on the site. Scanning, heads through walls. No comment. T-side have slowed right down, however, but this is the push back in. Don't know how Spike. How does he get two? That is just poor. Nemiga. He peeks into the angle and still gets both players. That is ludicrous. Robo now left twiddling his thumbs. I just... Oh. I don't even know. I don't even know. Brilliant from Spiker. Very risky. Robo... Okay. I don't know how he didn't die, but I'm just gonna move past it, pretend it didn't happen. 25 seconds. What can he do? He has the bomb. Not gonna matter. 17-15. No bomb plants in the last couple of rounds is going to make things a little bit more difficult in terms of the buy for the T side. Cyberfocus has no money because, of course, he bought an AWP. The remainder of the Ts, which should have rifles at least. These are normally the rounds, though, where you just see somehow, somewhere, the T's stealing. Also, you have to remember, they now go onto a CT side with full utility and full everything they want, so maybe that can be the change. Both teams have struggled on their CT side so far, but a lot of that has come down to economy management. Either way, push coming through. Roman looking for the opener and will find it as well. As said, these are the sort of rounds you can sometimes see stolen away. FaZe already rotating. Spiker in a decent position. Is going to be spotting heads as they come over. Gets the first and the second as well. Last couple of rounds have been all this guy stepping up big. But the remaining Ts are going to go rotating over towards this A side of the map. There is nobody here from the CT, so a free bomb plant is to be had. Now, the CT side have to try and retake. Smoke gonna go onto the door. Leading the charge, Robo takes one from behind, and MDS with another. Somehow, as said, these rounds just seem to work. And there we go. 17-16, they could beat 2 4-buys. They can't beat the Force. Hey, that sounded like a Star Wars joke. Let's see if EPG can repeat their T-side from before, however. 10 rounds they manage. They need to get 2. 2 is enough. It's been a hard-fought map of nuke. But only one of them is going to be able to take those first points. Could all come into play. Going out doesn't really do too much in terms of the initial damage. Cyber focus on the AWP, not something we were able to see too often on this CT side. And he starts things off strong. Quick trade, however, but they don't see the second. So it is just going to be back. 2v2. Cyber focus going to be mollied out as they are able to plant. Hitmouse still above. That Molotov will actually give away his position. Both players with kits. Hooch is going to be able to pick off just the one. Now they know exactly where the final player is. Hitmouse with a lot to do. Actually gets dinked through the floor. Nade going to drop him down to just 8 HP. Surely this is not going to be possible for the CT side in man. And the Molotov is going to make things even more difficult. Has to be careful. Don't want to lose his footing. But it does mean the EPG have got a guaranteed second OT. Final player being dropped isn't really going to hurt them too much. I'll be interested to see if the CT side do invest into an AWP in the next round. They do have enough. Cyber Focus will have to be dropped it though, which is something we haven't seen really from them. They haven't been one to drop an AWP, but there you go. Robo's actually going to be the one to do it. Here we go. Crunch time for Nemiga. Once again. They did manage to pull it back previously to overtime. After what was a pretty poor CT side. Now they're on the CT side. They have to show us that it was more of just a mishap. They are actually here to play. EPG. Of course, they just need more of the same. Hit mouse. That's a lovely nade. Almost 100 damage done. Now, well, can he follow up on it? We'll be able to get one. Spray down does a decent amount of damage. Roman tagged down to just 15 HP as well. So a lot of trades going back and forward at the moment. But it seems like the CT side very slightly on top.